Hi Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading for the month of May 2019. And we'll see what's going on with you guys. Candle just went out, so that means how I'm viewing that is something is now officially over. Whatever you've been trapped up in your head and having anxiety for, I want to even say like the last 9 to 10 months is now coming to an end. I think you are going to get some kind of clarity or a realization in order for you to walk away from something and start a new path for yourself. I feel like a lot of Aquarians right now are kind of like at back to square one, clean slate. I feel like you're kind of just like, in like chill mode. Really understanding who you are as of now and understanding why certain things happened or transpired to get to where you are. I do see all brand new beginnings. Yeah, we got the Fool card, King of Swords, Knave of Pentacles, Two of Chalices, the World, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Well, Knave. Okay. I feel like a lot of you are definitely standing your ground when it had to do with relationships, who you are, and just kind of like setting up boundaries. Like I think you've taken a new leap of faith within yourself because you have understood yourself enough to set boundaries when it comes to what you allow to come into your life. I do see that there is definitely a completion in a few areas, whether that has to do with home, relationships, a job, a way of thinking, a way of eating, something to do with your health as well. I think you guys have been doing some research on certain maybe new avenues now that other ones have closed out. I also feel like a lot of you are kind of daydreaming on certain visions that you've had for the last 6 months. It's almost like you were given a glimpse into a new chapter. Let's see. Yeah, the Empress card too. I feel like a lot of you haven't been able to feel like you've been able to move forward into something or your true self because of other people's perceptions of you, or maybe not so much perceptions, maybe it's the energy that you might still carry from past relationships, and what kind of took place then. Like you might have been giving yourself way too much to somebody else or something, but now it's time to give that back to yourself. Awesome. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands. So something's gonna come in real fast, even though you're kind of been like chilling for the last 2 weeks on like allowing the universe to like naturally unfold for you. Yeah, allowing things to end. You are definitely going through a transformation right now. And I think, it has to do with, I'm picking up like karmic cycles. I think you guys have been intuitively getting these visions, messages, in order to almost like, again, go back to square one, to get away from toxic situations, people train of thoughts. Definitely thoughts. Your thoughts have been almost creating these avenues, but is it what you truly want, or is it going to be more things to carry? It's almost like you need to be lightweight right now. I feel like it's almost like you need to clear your own everything, headspace, whether you need to declutter your thoughts or declutter your home, declutter your friends. Get back to square one, to like the drawing board, have a blank piece of paper and draw out what you really want as of now and who you are now and where you're going. To feel confident enough to take an action that is you firmly believe in, that's going to bring balance into your life instead of everything being up in the air and like always thinking you can like think your way out of things, but for some reason they keep showing up because it's still in your energy or somebody else's. Yeah. I do see that some of these conflicts are going to end with this full moon in Scorpio. You're going to get some kind of realization in order for you to gain stability within yourself and being independent again. You're a very independent sign in general, but I'm talking about independence and structure and stability within your whole life, in your realms. You might be thinking about moving or maybe getting some new ideas to declutter the home and maybe repaint it, revamp it. I feel like you've been waiting on some kind of information to come in to help you reorganize your life again. I feel like there's just like a bunch of piles that need to be that you need to go through, you know. Let's see. Yeah. Waiting on something. I feel like you're waiting on something solid in order to make a decision and get out of a situation that you might not be physically still in, but you might be emotionally, or here and there thoughts will come back up that remind you about something that has to do with the past that has really left you for once like confused, just really confused. But I do see that because of the time that you've taken to yourself, I want to say in the last 2 months, you'll be able to move forward confidently. You might have to be a little, I don't want to say frigid with other people, but just very solid, like, if this isn't going to work out, then I just can't, and you're going to just move away from it. I still feel like you guys are really confused, though. Yeah, you're really confused about other people, situations, environments. You know, taking a lot of time to rest and organize your thoughts in order to organize your physical realms. You know, you might be working on, you know, your confidence again, and maybe like putting on good music to make you feel good. Maybe put it on some jewelry, opening up a bottle of wine, seeing friends, getting back out there in order to have some balance into your life. I feel like a lot of things were handed to you that weren't really caused by you, but somehow you were attached to it, and now like there's some kind of karmic justice that is being taken place. It's just still unfolding, but it is going to, you know, it all depends on like which side of the spectrum you're on, whether you've been, you know, in your intentions. If your intentions were really good and you're not trying to harm people, then I think, you know, what you're putting out, you're going to get back. You're going to actually start meeting new people that will take you to the path that you're supposed to be on, that will open up more options. You know, I think you understand the world through your own eyes, and with that, I think the world is going to open up some really positive avenues for you. It's all about your ideas right now and what you're putting like what actions you're putting these ideas towards in order to create stability in some kind of structure that's going to work. But it has to do with other people too. Like, you know, you can independently stand on your own, but this time, like, it really has to do with working with other people and almost being patient and waiting for certain things to blossom and open up for you or them. Again, I'm feeling this has to do with a lot of people or other people. I'm going to get a couple more cards, or at least one more, and then we'll end this reading. Again, I'm just feeling maybe just declutter, you know, throw away things that just aren't necessary in your life anymore. Organize. If you can organize everything, I think the path will be a little more less cluttered and more clear in order for you to walk confidently, you know. But I do feel like the anxiety is over. I feel like that ended like earlier last week, and you know, you guys are like, this week has been a little more, you know, let's put on the chill mode setting and being creative with our imagination and realizing that, you know, you have more options than you think. All right, guys. Yeah, Ace of Swords. I think you're going to get a big idea or epiphany, or just stand by one thing right now, because you're just like, I need to just do one thing and run with that. All right. Well, I hope this helped, and I wish you guys the best of luck, and take care.